Welcome back at 9:43 on this Saturday morning. Our 2 News fitness expert says cardio exercises need to be part of your everyday routine. Wes Cole is with us this morning and answering some of the most common cardio questions. Topic Q&A, what forms of cardio build the best muscle? I mean, is it just running that's in your legs, obviously, but there's other stuff going on.
Well, I get this question a lot. Traditionally, cardio doesn't build a lot of muscle. You look at running, you look at jogging. If you really want to look at it, and this can be a good thing for some, it can be a bad thing for others, but when you're covering big distances, a big, bulky muscle, it's really metabolically inefficient. So what does cardio do? It helps you lose a lot of body fat, and all around it streamlines you. That's how your body adapts for covering long distance. Now, if you're someone that wants to get a little bit leaner looking, can get a little bit more sculpted, cardiovascular training is really good for you, but traditionally cardio isn't the best for building, a lot of muscle. If you look at the studies, though, circuit weight training, moving from one exercise to the other, does have a lot of results in building a little bit of strength and a little bit of muscle. So I would definitely look at, don't think so much running and jogging, think more of the boot camps. In Tulsa, there's a lot of boot camp programs here, exercises that move from one to the other, like, push-ups, going right into squats.
It's circuit.
Yeah, it's not the funnest way to train. I mean, it's pretty hard.
But it gets the job done.
It does. It gets the job done.
So speaking of circuits, what about weight circuits?
Well, the thing about it is when people are putting together weight routines or weight circuits, they need to look at two things. One, exercises that burn a lot of calories, and two, exercises that work a lot of muscles at the same time. Exercises like this, you got to stop thinking about so much arm curls and leg extensions and things like upright rows from the floor, maybe go right into a clean or maybe a squat press, just like all these exercises that Beth are doing a couple more of those. That's perfect demonstration right here.
And where do you want to keep your back also? Because you want to make sure, when you're lifting over like that with the weights.
Absolutely. You want to make sure your back is straight, no round back lifting, and Beth is going right in the rows. All these exercises that she's doing right here, thank you, Beth, they all have one thing in common. You're working multi-muscle groups. Muscle groups, at the same time. When you think of bicep curls, that's not going to get you really out of breath as much as maybe jump squats and stuff. So when you're doing a circuit training program, think of compound exercises, multi-muscle group exercises, stuff that'll get you out of breath pretty quick. And like I said, it's not fun, but it does get the job done.
Okay, we're entering the summer months. A lot of pools are opening this weekend. What is the best cardio you can do to kind of burn some calories the fastest?
Well, I hear that a lot, and it's really kind of a misnomer. You hear, advertisements, so this particular exercise burns 800 or so calories an hour. I always tell people, if you run fast enough, you can get outside in your backyard and burn 1,000 calories an hour chasing your dog in the backyard. The thing about it, the two big factors are conditioning levels and size. The bigger you are, the more calories you're going to burn. And, the fitter you are, the longer you're going to be able to go. Most people get very frustrated, especially beginners, when they do a cardio program and they look at their watch and they've only burned 300 or 400 calories. The thing about it is if you're just starting out, you're not going to be in super condition to burn the 800 or 900 calories an hour. Take your time. Like I said, the important thing is just doing it maybe every day or 3 or 4 times.
Work up to it.
Work up to it, and as you get conditioned, you'll be able to look at the calories burned, and you'll surprise yourself.
And real quick, we had a question about bone density. A lot of older folks and even some younger folks have kind of a bone density issue. Are there some exercises out there that can kind of help them along?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, cardiovascular training, the research showing the benefits of bone density with cardiovascular training, it's very small. The running and the jogging and stuff like that, it really doesn't help the bone density. You got to really think of weight training. And when it comes to cardiovascular training, when it comes to building your heart and burning calories, cardiovascular training is one of the best. But when it comes to bone density, every once in a while you're going to have to get into the weight room, and you don't even have to lift weights. You can do push-ups, you can do anything that's going to pull against the muscle real hard, and a lot of studies show that. Even the jogging and stuff that can help the bone density in the lower extremities, you're forgetting the upper extremities too. So if bone density is your #1 goal, you need to maybe hook up with a trainer or get some books and stuff and really learn how to weight train.
All right, Wes Cole, wealth of knowledge. I appreciate you being with us this morning. Hey, if you want to visit Wes, you're down at 46 in South Sheridan, right? He's got his gym down there. If you've also got a question for Wes, just go to the weekend section of KJRH.com. You can also call. The number there is on your screen, 749-0960. That's the number of your gym?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't recognize that number for being the station here. So, yeah, his gym's there at 46, just east of Sheridan.